Hello. I know a lot of times I'll talk about your spiritual health, but today I'm actually going to just mention your physical health. There's been two things that's happened in the last couple of months that I want to do, a public service announcement to hopefully to get people out there to be aware of their health. The first one is a good friend of mine was doing her annual mammogram and something was detected. And long story short, it's not my story to share, but long story short, this extremely healthy person got a double mastectomy. And the great news is they were able to get all the cancer out with that. But thank goodness she was doing her yearly mammogram. The second one is me. I was talking to a mother at one of my children's theaters, and she was talking about, I don't even know how it came up, but how at 45 now they say you should start your first colonoscopy at 45. Well, of course, I am older than 45, and I didn't know this. And I thought it was 50. And so after again, not sure why we were talking about this, and I thought, I need to make an appointment to go get that. And that's not something you want to do, right? That's not like top on your list. And I will say selfishly so, I thought I'm going on a trip. That'll be a good way to force me to maybe drop a couple of pounds, even though I know it's all watery, I know. But anyway, so I scheduled it, and they found on me, and I'm going to mess up this word. It wasn't a polyp, but it was a precancerous mass that was 2 centimeters big. And if you think about 2 centimeters in that area, that's pretty big. And my doctor, when I went for my follow-up, he said to me, you need to thank the person who told you, who encouraged you to get the colonoscopy. And so these are things that are somewhat we can catch at early stages. We have the technology. We have the ways to do it. And so please, 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 if one person goes and gets a mammogram or gets a colonoscopy and they find something, this has been all worth it, all worth it. And I know it's hard. It's hard to, you may not have health insurance. It may be hard because you don't know who to go to. You don't even know the process. That's the thing, is people will say, get a mammogram, and you don't even know the process. With the colonoscopy, I Googled it. Like, I went on my insurance and I, found out what doctors or whatever. And then I Googled those doctors and made the appointment. So that's one of the great things about Google. If you don't know where to get a mammogram in your area, you can Google how do I go about getting a mammogram in my area? How do I go about doing this? And do it. Mammograms at 40 every year. Please, please do that. Cancer does not care about how healthy you are, how, your economic status. It doesn't care if you're famous or not. It doesn't care about that. Cancer affects everyone. Everyone. And these are ways that you can do it. And talk about it. Nobody wants to talk about a colonoscopy. Guess what? I will. Because I'm so thankful that I did it. Like, oh my goodness. Right? And so don't wait till there's symptoms or till you feel something. Just schedule it. And I know it's hard. It's hard with work. It's hard with life. But sometimes a day or an afternoon makes all the difference in the world. So this is my public service announcement, is to get to your yearly mammograms starting at 40. And at 45, go and get your first colonoscopy. I know I'm asking a lot, but if this just helps one person, then I will be so happy. If you don't want to share, if you don't want to share this video with someone, share it with your family, share it with your siblings, anybody who's in those age groups, and just say, hey, please, 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 something that is preventable. So I'm thankful. Not sure what more I need to do on this earth, but I'm very, very thankful that I did that. I hope you all have an absolutely wonderful, wonderful week. Thanks. Thank you so much for watching or listening to my podcast. You can find more podcast or videos at perfectlypattytalks.com, or you can search me up on Facebook or Instagram at Perfectly Patty. Thanks again.